Okay, cool. I don't know why you didn't tell me on Discord, but hello. So before we begin with what the fuck this game is, I'll just say that it's been 3.5 years since my first run at a Shots Fired, and I have to shout out everyone who has been helping out make this marathon a thing, especially Matt. So can we all just press F in chat? Because he is a good boy. Okay? That's number one. It's a pleasure to be here, and all of you have done great. Now, this is Timeline. That's... I have no words about this game. So, just a preface. The game can literally decide not to be completable, and I can't even fix it with safety saves. So, we're gonna play it until we finish a run. And depending on whatever the fuck happens, we're gonna do another game. Okay? Cool. Great. Welcome. This is Timeline, and we start timer in 3, 2, 1, go! This is a French game made by French people, based on an American very bad movie. I can scroll jump. Okay, that was a bit too high, but that's okay. This button is like time something something something, speed run something, time travel, French something stick. So I just press this thingy. Also, yes, I have bound scroll wheel down to jump, because of course I have. I have a infinite scroll wheel because I am cheating. Again, nice graphics made in 1999 or something. Who cares? If I save load while I scroll jump, I fly. If I spam jump and C, which is control, also if you have epilepsy, I'm sorry, you're dead. If I scroll jump and spam C while on a horse, yes, we're gonna ride a horse later. Also, this is fast. This is the movement tech. We just bunny hop everywhere. Also, shots fired. We're gonna watch one of the cutscenes. Some of them are unskippable, like this one, but we're gonna watch one of them because it's really fucking good. I tried to get Shaddix's face into the game, but it wasn't possible. The game couldn't render his beautiful face. Right, so yes, we will ride a horse, we will joust, we will time travel stuff, and a lot of things. Also, yes. So now we just bunny hop, and we're gonna do this everywhere. We will hover. This happens sometimes. Collision doesn't exist. Don't worry about it. Right, so now we're going back into further time France. This is definitely not the run. I have a sub 20 in this game, and I grinded it quite hard. We already have no chance. But we can pretend, because the game can just explode anyway, and we can do another run later. So we'll see. Now we're back in time in France, stuff, and we'll watch some of the cutscenes maybe.
Everybody all right?
Yes, I did grind this.
Don't worry.
This game is actually really fun to speedrun.
Call them back at any time with this money.
Right, so we're just gonna bunny hop everywhere by scrolling down, like I said.
To get to Castleguard. We don't want to stay here any longer than we have to.
And now we meet a guy, and his dialogue is funny. And then he runs away, just like I do from my problems. So now we're gonna save, and then we save load, scroll down, and now we fly. That's faster. Also, what the fuck did he do? Okay, cool. So now we don't have to do the puzzle. Also, well, let's watch this cutscene, because it's really funny.
Decker!
Wait! Oh no! Oh, Barretto, no! Chris, he's dead.
Oh no, our time travel
Marker's
crystal.
smashed.
Oh no.
We can't get back.
Oh no.
We better hope the professor's still got
Okay,
it.
so apparently there's a professor stuck in back in time something
Follow me.
something. Also
There's a
a
ledge.
evil wizard.
It's too steep to walk. Maybe we can slide.
Maybe we can slide.
Quick, down this trail.
Have a good night, Cactu. Cactu.
Whoa!
If we scroll jump downhill, we go even faster.
Try not to hit any rocks.
And try not to hit any rocks, but it's actually good to hit the rock
My
there.
food.
She dropped her food, she's a klutz, and she drops and fucks everything up all the time. But that's okay. We can also fly out of bounds here, but we really don't want to, because the game this game loads things in the dumbest way I've never seen. Like, I can't even... I don't know, it loads things through windows, and I can't even explain what that means, because it doesn't mean anything. We don't want to run on this log, because it's impossible, so let's just fly above it by quick save. Okay, we made it back. We made it back! We almost went out of bounds. Out of bounds is bad. Right, so we just gotta get down here. Perfect. Okay. So now we're in the town, but there's a cutscene ahead, but we don't want to trigger that, so we want to fly above the cutscene. And when we do, we'll land on this roof, which is incidentally by the house we need to get into. So now this level's over. So we're gonna de-equip our stick, because guess what it's time for? It's time to shoot some shots. So look at this invisible bow, and now we shoot some target practice chicken shits or something. I don't even know. But this makes this guy not work, so I have to spam print screen for him to move. So now he moves and goes into the house. Now we need a tunic something something, enter a joust something something, kingdom, skip these guards, now we're at the end of the level. If I fall down there, I die. So let's not do that. So this is the jousting tunic, and now we can joust with an actual horse, and I'm not joking. If you know anything about me, I have horse memes, and this game has a bunch of horses. If this guy hits any NPC, the game like crashes. Thank God. Okay, so now we're in a joust. We're gonna joust with horses. There's nothing else to add here.
I'll be here keeping an eye on it.
You know the rules. Aim your lance at the breastplate. The shield and body count as a hit, but the breastplate is the bullseye. On horse, 3 knights to win the day. The first will be Sir
Edward the Norling.
He should present no difficulty. I believe he has been drinking. You are ready, sir?
All the best game. Okay, so I can save scum. Okay, so I hit his shield, that's bad. So I save scum and hit his breastplate, then he dies. Usually you need to hit him like 3 times or something. But with save scumming, fast. We're gonna do that again to the next guy.
Second opponent is Sir Charles de Berry. He is strong and worthy, if a bit cruel. When you're ready, Sir Knight.
Okay, so again, we will just save before hitting him, and then we... Okay, we got it. For some reason I always get the second guy in the first try. I don't know why, don't know how. The third guy, we can't do anything to. He always takes 5 hits, doesn't matter where we hit him, in the armor, shield, head. Yeah, doesn't matter. So it's an auto-scroller and question mark, question mark. So, the game can just not work at the end, because the glitch that makes us hover can just break. If it does, the ending of the game is so impossible that none of the people who's played this game, which is only 2 people, so me and Kainalo, have been able to do it. Also, thank you Kainalo for finding this game. You are the real hero. Yeah, they're pretty nice sprites, aren't they? The flat... the flat people. So, funny, like the first time I played, every texture was white. So it was very fun to play when everything was just a white texture. That was very interesting. I haven't kept count. Is this the 3rd hit? Like I can't speed this up at all. I think that's the 3rd or 4th hit. Yeah, so how have you guys liked Shots Fired? And how do you like this? Is this a good... This is actually one of my favorite speed games now. Okay, that was actually the 5th. It goes by faster than you think. So the guy in the green shirt and glasses is our professor something. He went back into time, and we need to save him. And somehow this king guy knows that he's a time traveler. Who knows? Right, so now we meet...
There's the professor.
now we meet my favorite Italian friend.
We need to get up there.
We call him Gelato.
Taking our weapons. No one can enter while armed, he says.
Gelato.
We can keep our stick. He doesn't realize it's a weapon.
Also, yes, the game sometimes eats my quick save, and if it does, I can't hover anymore either. So that's also really bad if it happens. That was good. We are at the end of this level.
There's
Right, so there's these guards here. I need to not get caught by them, so I need to be really sneaky. There we go. Perfect.
Now, let's see if we can get through the apartments.
Yeah, right. So now we need to get to the apartments again by being really sneaky. There we go. Easy. Also, the king will come out here. Let's be really sneaky. He can't see us. Don't worry about it.
Don't lean too far.
Don't worry about it. French people made this game. They knew what they were doing.
How bold of you to remind me. They have been trying to get to the professor ever since they entered my town. And then what?
So I'm not even joking. I actually unironically enjoy this game. If you know me, I only play like shit games. Well, 99%. But this is like, have become like an actual speed game, and I kind of like it. The problem is that it can just pretend not to exist at the end. So let's hope that happens 4 times so that we have an hour of this. Sui, I mean, you are a great guy and you helped make this game run. Thank you. But you're wrong.
Now we shall see if your advice is worth the lives of your friends.
Right, so again, we need to not get caught by this guy. I almost got caught by that guy. Just stick him with the stick. So hopefully I was able to block the lady friend. I forget her name. Damn it, she ran past me. So if she were blocked, she would push me forward and I would gain like half a millisecond. It would be very efficient, I promise. Cutscene we don't need to watch. Also yes, now we're a horse. I'm not even joking, we're a horse, and if I scroll down and press C, I go crazy infinite fast. But the horse can clip through everything, so I need to be careful. But I also need to be fast as fuck boy. So I'm just spamming crouch and jump. It's pretty much what I'm doing. Yes, I need to make sure I take the correct path here, because if not, I lose 45 minutes. So now we're at the correct path, good. And that skips the entire level. Right, yeah, so we just keep scrolling and pressing C, and now we just go so fast that we could fly to space, but if we do, the game doesn't load anything, and it's very bad. And if you think it's hard to control, yes, you are correct. Come on. What's wrong with his face? There we go. Right, okay, that's the end of that level. So this is the longest level in the game. It's really long. So we need to be prepared. So I'm just gonna do this, and then that's that level. Perfect. So we can do this puzzle, or we can just hover, jump up here. Also, this is the glitch that might break at the end, and if it does, we're doomed. Also, that's bad. Let's just go to the autosave. Perfect. Nothing happened. It's still a somewhat single segment run. Don't worry about it. Also, why won't I go? Come on. Thank you. Great. So now we have a sword, but we don't actually want the sword. The sword is useless. But we want to have the sword out, because if we have the sword out, we can get to the bow faster. Also, we have 4 HP. That's really bad. Hopefully I can... Okay. Grab this food and not die. 50. It's pretty not good, but whatever. You only live in... So that's an example of the saves not working. So we have even... What? Stop! What? Okay, this is so bad. Okay, great. Come on. Fly! Okay, so I thought it was... this is so bad. Okay, we're gonna go back here again. Okay. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, so again, it's the quick save that's breaking, which makes it so that I can't fly anymore. So don't worry about it. It's probably my fault. Okay? No worries. There. Cool. Grab the food, and this time the quick save won't break, so that I can actually jump across this without having to do the puzzle. Perfect. Great. So there's a... For some reason, the game always crashes here. So let's hope it doesn't crash. Also, I'll just make a hard save, because it's going to crash. It didn't crash. What a Christmas miracle. Right, so now we're in a factory something something something. Also now we have the bow, but now I can switch to the bow fast because we had the sword out. I don't know how the quick save broke, so now we're back here. Because of course we are. Why wouldn't we be, right? So we skipped this puzzle because of course we do. The game's being really mean to me, but that's okay. We're almost done with the level where you gotta spawn some archers and then kill them. Come on. Okay, perfect. So this is like a actually hard fight, and for the longest time I didn't know how to route this in, but you can actually just stand here and shoot them, and then they can't do anything to you. Oh yeah. I don't submit things to speedrun.com anymore because they just reject my stuff. Yeah, pretty much. There's a guy in here. You can hear him? We killed the guy, but he's not dead yet. But now he's dead.
Wait, is that the marker? Now
We don't need the bow anymore, but shots fired.
the secret passage. Chris, there's an old
So I could be fast now, but we're gonna listen to some French people instead. Okay?
floor
Sound like a deal?
each with a giant red cross. It's supposed to be some kind of trigger.
They're trying to get into the door. That I hear no problem there. Perfect. Okay, so now they caught us.
We have to get out of
This guy has the greatest line now.
The time machine is the only way. We can come right back to the professor.
You will never survive here.
Ready? Let's hope this works.
Fools. Okay, so now we're back in return to the before past times. But there's a secret that I haven't been telling you. This game is like actually a story about speedrunning itself. Because if you think about it, what do you do in a speedrun? Right? You do a run, right? And then you reset because you did something wrong, right? That's basically the premise of this game. You go back in time to redo your mistakes. And then... Oh yeah, we're small. I have no idea why we're small. It's probably not even in the movie. So the thing going up here is slow, so we're gonna hover up and hope it's still not broken, so we can still finish the run. What a miracle still. Oh yeah, superconductor. It's definitely not. Yeah, right. There's a book, a movie, and this abomination. But it's a good speed game somehow. Alright, so where do we go now? Now we go to the Great.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Yeah, like I said, in a speedrun you can just reset and go back in time all the time, and that's this game. This game is about speedrunning.
That's the Green Chapel, but we have to get inside to find the red crosses.
So in the mirror there was some red crosses, something, something, something. I have no idea the story of this game.
He was regarded the strongest in all of France. The legend says he
So we gotta go into here by doing a puzzle.
and he threatened anyone that came near it.
Nice puzzle.
See how we get inside.
And we press this lever, and now Terminator spawns, and he's like offset, and it makes no sense. This is a rock. And the Terminator guy will totally kill us. Oh no, he's coming! Oh no! The stone got here just in time! Oh, let's do it again! Oh, this is exciting. Also, yes, I should have done that. Why didn't I do that? Right, so there's a hole in the roof. And we can go through the hole in the roof. It's like up there. If we go through the hole in the roof, we can skip the level. But it's impossible. So if someone of you at home wants to do that, thank you. That would save time.
Chris, I made it.
But I've tried. Also, no. So now we're gonna leave, and now... So if you double know me, you know that I like horses, which this game has already had. And I like boats, and I like specifically not being a boat, or becoming a boat, depending on how you look at it. Also,
Try not to run into anything.
our name is Chris, but there's a letter missing. Our name is actually Christ, because we can walk on water. So now we're a boat, but not a boat, and now we walk on water, and we just bunny hop to the end of this section of the water level. Well, depending on the end nozzle, you didn't miss anything. If it breaks, we're boned. And gotta go again, because we're actually gonna reset then. Right, so we just gotta get through this very narrow tunnel, and then the next level transition happens, and then we become a boat again. And we can't really speed that up that much, except we can like bounce on corners. So now we're in a boat. If we can like slam the boat into a corner, then we'll get like super speed for like a second. But getting it to work is impossible. Also, Catcherman is the best game ever. Well, not it's a pretty good game. It's not the best game ever. It's not Timeline, you know? It's okay. Catcherman is okay. It's good. So we could have gotten a boost there. Could have gotten a boost here. Oh, we did, but it was in the wrong direction because Timeline, of course it did. So we're pretty close to the end of the game. But like I said, the game can just pretend to not exist anymore. So that's an example of a corner snipe boost. There are some games that can compare to it from Dark Hell, I think, but not many. Not many. So you're not supposed to be able to get through here, but of course we can. It's good, yes. Can you believe that this is a game? I cannot. Okay. So we're going to Sir Guy. We jousted against him. So we're gonna fight Sir Guy. Alright, I will. Okay, so I should skip this, but I'm gonna talk to him because his dialogue is amazing. It doesn't. It's slow as. Yeah, it's slow though. But the game can softlock soon because we're at the end. So we click the button, go through here. Right, so now we talk to Sir Guy. Because it's really good. I'll be quiet.
What is going on down there? I've told you to kill them. What are you waiting for, you idiots? Do it.
Do it. So instead of fighting him, we're just gonna jump up on this door. So now the door is open, even though it's not supposed to, and now we can like clip through the door. Come on. Come on. Great, so now the level skipped. If quick save, quick load jumping forever is broken now, we reset. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's not broken. Whee! Good. Okay. But we still hit the wall. Cool. Okay. Can I save this? That's kind of slow, but this is the last level. Time is coming up. Well, not time, because I have more games, right? I guess. I don't know if I'm allowed to have multiple timers or not. Okay, so I hope the ending might not have spawned now. Oh, there we are. Okay, so time's coming up on this game, but I have another game. And that's the end of Timeline, the game. So we actually managed to finish the game and it didn't softlock. Or it's not even a softlock, it's just it won't complete. And that was Timeline. Wow, the sarcasm, Matt. So I assume we're just going. Well, hey now from Dark Hell. I have more. It's not my fault. The game actually wanted to be completed. Okay. It's fine. Also, did you notice the cursor? Okay. So now we're going to a classic. If you especially know me, you already know what game's coming. This is a Polish classic game called Nikita. The legend, no, the mystery of the hidden treasure. It's a Polish kids game, and yeah, it has a single shot fired in it. It should take about 10 minutes. I'm just gonna start. This is the ESA English patch, made by Translate Google. Also, there's some stuff from a long time ago in the text. Don't worry about it. Right, so we can skip across water, and that has invulnerability frames. Also, I control with like W, A, and D, and we skipped all of the tutorials now. Actually, no, we fucked up and we hit a tutorial. This guy's sword is a random size every time you reset, so that's fun. When Nikita has something over her head, she can jump forever, which is really stupid, because then you can skip everything by getting something over your head. Yeah, foxes do not like to binge, that is true. So now this is the end of the first level. We're about to enter the second level, and then we're about to do something stupid. We're gonna get a triple jump off a sign because something getting stuck in the sign something. And that makes us go out of bounds and skip to the end of the level immediately. So there's the sign, and we're gonna run into it, and now she has a walking animation which gives us 3 jumps, and now we can run on the thing branch, and now we skip to the end of the level, but we're gonna skip the end of the level by going on the left here, on the mountainside. This is helpful because it's faster than waiting on a cycle on some logs. So now we just run along and jump around some invisible walls, and then hopefully I don't mess this part up. Cool. And jump up here, and now we're at the end of the level. Yeah, so we bought this game like in 2017 or something. When we did a blind race. Right, so I'm gonna jump up on this cord that leads to the like top of the ship. This skip is quite hard. We need to go right in front of me, but there's many invisible walls in the way, and Nikita can just infinite jump on this spot. And if I did it correctly, I can jump barely above the invisible wall in front of me like that. What's wrong with that face logo? No, nothing's wrong with the face logo. There's other things wrong with other logos though that I've changed maybe. Don't worry about it. Also, this level has a new skip. I'll attempt it once because it's not possible. So I gotta get a triple jump off this boat, which is not possible. Oh, it actually happened. Can we get it? No. Okay. So if I get all the way up there, don't worry about the shh, nobody saw that. So if I got all the way up there, we could have skipped the level, but we didn't. So whoops. Also, this doesn't work now. I need to start the level again because there's supposed to be a toad there that makes it so that I have 2 more lives. Because we lose 2 lives per double skip on the water. All the best games are found in some random Polish store. That's just facts at this point. Yeah, just don't worry about all the textures that's different and stuff. So, even though you might think other people don't run a game like this, you would be wrong. I'm not even the record holder for this game. That would be Jan Momrik. And if you don't know who he is, then you're wrong as well. I haven't even explained this. So, certain textures on the floor are not walkable. So, Nikita will try to walk up them, but like get infinite backward speed. So if I then turn to have my back facing upwards again, and then press backwards, so S, then she will walk upwards even though she can't, because she's getting backwards momentum from walking upwards. Also, if I don't hold anything on a trampoline, I get a trampoline glitch, which makes it so I can jump out of trampoline even though it's a set trajectory and is supposed to like put you... And now we are at the end of the level. There's too many things happening at once. The next level has like 50 million... glitch. Trampoline glitch. This level has like 50 ways of completing it. We're gonna do the newest one, but it's probably not the fastest one. If we fail it, we're gonna do the third newest one. Right, so like I said, Nikita can jump forever if she gets something above her head. So we are gonna try to get this always above her head so we can jump up this wall. And if we can jump up this wall, we can walk up here and get a triple jump. Oh, I managed to do it. Perfect. So now we can jump on this tree, but this tree doesn't exist, but it's still here. And now we're on the top of the mountain. So now we can jump across the mountain, and we need to go all the way to the end of the level without going into the level, because the levels in this game are long and hard. We played this game as a blind race, me, Sui, and Jan Momrik, and it took like 3+ hours. But since then we have worked a lot on it, so it's quite fast now. Right, so we're just gonna jump into that crack in this wall that we won't break in a different level. all levels in this game are like split in two. So this is Volcano 1, but we will come back here later. You might think it is easy, but this game is actually difficult. Again, that might sound like a joke, but it actually is not. So J is my throw javelin button, and K is my attack button. But I can rebind it so that you can play this game with one hand. And that used to be a joke, because what am I doing with my other hand? Also, I'm out of spears because I don't know how. There's a glitch. If I kill the last pig here while getting hit by a spider, I fly to space. But it's only happened once ever, because it didn't happen during the run. Too bad. Right. So now we're back at the castle. This is the castle level where the skip didn't work. There's also like a million new skips here. I'm gonna try the new skip this time. This game always has new skips. I don't know, it's the game that always keeps giving. It's actually amazing, and we are getting closer to fire our one shot. Right. Okay, so again, trampoline glitch to jump out of a not allowed trampoline. Then we will jump off here and then get here. Print screen jump up this ledge, because that gives us height. Of course it does. No good speed game exists without print screen strats, like we saw with Timeline. Okay, so now we're on this ledge. If I back walk into this flower, it doesn't kill me. But if I walk normally into it, it kills me. Because of course it does. Oh no, we're stuck. Okay, don't get out. Get out, Nikita. Okay, great. So now the hard part. Come on, man. Okay. So we just need to sway in and out here. Come on. So this might seem janky, and that's because it is. Right, so now I need to double jump around this corner while print screening. Oh, we barely didn't make it. Okay, so we're going to do old strats again. Old strats is going over here and trampoline glitching here. Gonna do it again. To get on top of this roof, and when we're off this roof, we now are out of bounds and can run to the end of the level. Too bad that I didn't get to show all the new strats, but hey, damn it. Yes. So this is not the fastest way to do the level, but it's how fast was it? Like it's half a second slower or something than the optimal route. But at least I tried to show the other one. The next level used to be the super cool. The next level used to be the run killer, but that was before ESA 2018, where Kung Cobra, he's probably in chat, found print screen jumping. So when that got discovered, that level becomes free, and that's the next level. So we're gonna be in a boat. It's not a havrd game without a boat, and us leaving the boat instantly. So we're just gonna walk on the wall, because of course we can, and we're gonna walk on the wall again. So here's an example. If I can't, okay, I made it up. If I didn't make it up there, I would press AS, and then I would get up even though I was walking backwards. It makes no sense. Like this. That's an example. So we're gonna walk off this edge and get a triple jump to make the... We need to make it up, all these three things. First one, we're gonna triple jump up, and then print screen jump, and then print screen jump. So... there. Free. Dude, it's coming. Don't worry, but it's in a cutscene, so I might skip it. Let's make sure I don't skip it. Yeah, boatless. Great, so now we're at the end of the level. This level is like crazy long. It's like half an hour long. I'm not even joking. This game is actually long, casually. And it's actually pretty good, casually. Great, so now we're in the longest level of the game. We're gonna just do like a backwards water bounce twice thing. And now we're at the end of the level. We're just gonna walk around this iceberg and walk on the water, because again, we are Jesus Fox Christ. And here's the end of the level. That level had 3 bosses in it. This level also has a new strat for those who has seen the game like a few years ago. But the start is still the same. We're gonna jump up on this ledge and then jump around this very big invisible wall. And if done correctly, I barely survive. Yeah, foxes do not like to binge. Very, very important. So we're gonna do this like weird shark thing. Even though the sharks can't hit you, I have no clue. We jump on these boxes, and then there's a checkpoint ahead, and we need more than one life at the end of this level. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill ourselves while getting this checkpoint. And now we spawn with 5 hearts, which will help us water skip at the end of the level. This is the final run, Luna. Right, so now we will head bounce on the house to go out of bounds again, because we don't feel good in bounds. Perfect. We can jump around this invisible wall if I don't mess up. Perfect. So really far away to our right over there is the end of the level. It's has a boss on a boat. If... Okay, that's okay. We can still finish the level with this amount of HP. But there you can tell how janky this game is. If not already very apparent. So the problem with having 1 life now is that the... Yeah, so we see we get 1 life now. The boss, if we kill him the same time he kills us, the game softlocks. So... Oh! Okay, that's really bad. We have to do the level again now from this checkpoint. So it's not that bad. But it's pretty bad. But it just means we get to see more of Nikita before shots fired ends. I do have to state it again. I said it at the start of my run/runs. You guys have been amazing. It's been so much fun watching you support all the other runners. It's been so much fun just having it on the second stream, or second monitor, all throughout the week. I'm so proud of all of you. So now we're here with 3 hearts, so we can actually take some water damage by going around this corner here. Which makes it easier, but this time I'll probably make it because it's actually really easy. But that means we don't have a high likelihood of softlocking on the boss at the end, which actually happened to Jan Mumrick at ESA 2018. Okay, so we can turn in this cutscene and cancel it. Now the boat's here and there's the boss. So when we kill this boss, the only shot happens, so get ready for a shot fired. So the boss is dead and... Bang! Yeah! Worth it! Sick! Bang! Right, so now we're back in the volcano level. This is a new strat where we just jump here instead of doing something like the house over there. And I don't know how we didn't find this earlier, but hey, we found this recently. There's another strat on the palm tree ahead. I'll attempt it once, because again, it's the last run, why not? Oh, we made it! Perfect. So now we're at the roof of the world, and that makes it so we can go to the end. This level has a boss that becomes our friend, and this is the place that we like ride on the boss at the end. But we don't capture the boss. Also, print screen, please get up there. Usually you're supposed to be able to jump up there without falling down, but that's not a problem. Yeah, so the boss is a dragon and we like ride on its back, and the cutscene is amazing, but that's for all bosses speedruns, which actually exist in this game. Yes, they do. So now the level's over and we are going to the last level of the game. In this level there would be a lot of shots fired if it wasn't really fast, but it's really fast, so time's not coming up soon, but it's like in a minute. Also, now you can see the walking up walls mechanic again, and the headbang mechanic again. Yeah, I'll just say it a third time. Thank you so much for being here, watching Shots Fired. It's been so fun watching, and it's a privilege to end with a game like this. And obviously Timeline. Timeline is better though, right? Is it? I don't even know anymore. I don't care. All games are beautiful. As long as they're not Mirror's Edge. I mean, what? Right, so we're on this mountaintop, running just to the end of the level. The level's really big and long and has multiple sections and spawn and loading triggers. The final boss is on a giant ship that is currently unloaded. He has like a treasure in the like bowels of the ship. but we need to like blow up the door to the bowels of the ship where the treasure is. But we can't do that when the boat is spawned. But as you can see, we're not supposed to be here, and things inside the boat are spawning. And one of the things is the fuse that ends the game. So now I'm bouncing towards that fuse and I can hit it and die. And time ends very soon when the game wants to end, maybe randomly. Time. And that was Timeline and Nikita. Again, super shoutouts to Matt for getting Shots Fired back. I usually do a lot more for Shots Fired, but I didn't have that much time before the announcement, so hopefully there are more Shots Fired to come and I can do more games. And again, thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy Shots Fired is a thing again. Yeah, make sure you, all of you, say thank you to Matt.
Oh, it's me. I want to say a few things before I end the stream. Quickly. I want to thank some people. Also, I'm Matt. Hello. I want to thank everyone who did runs. Because if it wasn't for you guys doing the runs, then there would not be a marathon. So, thank you. The guys that helped me restream, they didn't have to. They took time, free time, to help restream, so thank you to them. There was also a Russian restream happening at the same time, so thanks to those guys for providing this marathon in a different language. And thanks to Lord Mayor for letting me use his RTMP to actually do the streams with hardly any delay. Pretty good. And most importantly, thank you to Shadex for allowing me to bring back this marathon that he created, and I now have the opportunity to keep it going for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.